Hey everybody, it's Pamela. Price mixing it up, checking in from the garden. Stay with me and see what's going on today. All right, I'll see you in the yard very shortly. This is Price mixing it up. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm Pamela. DIY gardening. Real talk topics. Cooking and mixing in the kitchen. Travel and trips, on the water, on the plane, on the road, on the train. Hey everybody, it's your girl Pamela. Price of mixing it up. Can I get a whoop whoop? So I'm trying to show this bush behind me. It's a butterfly bush. It is growing so beautiful. I don't know if you all been with me on the Gardening Chronicles. I started out as a little tree, and now look at it. Now I wish I had got like 3 of these back here. I have 2 that are kind of spaced out. The other one's down that way. But it is growing so beautiful. Takes up a nice portion. It's growing tall. It pretty much most of the year is these little purple blossoms are there. So I just want to kind of show you what's going on in the garden today. It's all about growth and health. So today is the day that I chose to do my protein. I was really hungry. I didn't want to eat a bunch of junk food. So I thought I got some yogurt, bananas, some protein, black seed, right? Put that together with my protein powder, some water, and ice, and I'm on a roll. And guess what? I'm not hungry. And when I eat dinner, it'll be time for dinner. And in the meantime, I have not snacked on any junk food. So I've done it before. It's a weight loss journey. It's not a diet. So let me see what I want to show you next. All right, so there's my protein. Snacking on this while I'm doing the yard. The green beans. What's their story? I can't even tell you, but let's stay with them. You know, this weather where we are, the climate is very hot, it's windy. This is a good spot. It's afternoon shade. Somehow what's happening here, the green beans grow, then they dry out. They grow, then they dry out. So I'm just going to let it hang here. I just put water in the pot. Put a little extra in there for it to just kind of sip at its own will. And actually I just stuck a couple of succulents in there to see what they're going to do. And this is jade, y'all. It's a piece of jade. If you didn't know that, you can just stick it in the dirt, and eventually it's going to grow its own plant. So let's move along. Gardenias are looking beautiful. When you have these dry buds like that, you just pluck it off, okay? And as you pluck them off, you get new buds. So this one's doing very well. It's healthy. Here's the squash. It's in a pot. I have 2 new boxes here today, which I'm going to transplant too. But this zucchini squash has gone through the ringer. It was in the box on the side yard. If you all been with me, you know I have 2 boxes on the side. Not a good very place for a garden because it's high winds, very hot, high winds, sunshine all day long. Perfect for fruit trees, but not veggies. So the squash has a new home right here. It's sprouting again. It's flowering, which means we're going to have some fruit soon. And what I'm going to do is transplant it to a larger box so it can expand. More gardenias. So this one is called a pinwheel, and it was in a small box. It was in a box. It has grown like crazy. So what I'm going to do is leave it here for a moment, let it sprout some more since I just transplanted it today. Okay, I don't have a name for that one. This one has a new home. Look, here's some ice plant. Got this from my brother-in-law. I'm going to seed this somewhere so it can creep and crawl and do what it does. It has really pretty, almost like bottle brush flowers, but it's called an ice plant. All right, this one has a new home. And we're going to see what happens on this side of the house. Alrighty, let's move along. This is Price mixing it up if you didn't know who you tuned into. Alright, this garden was on the side of the house, but it did not survive. So since I've moved it here, the tomatoes, aromas, look at them, huh? Look at them. So this is a good place because it gets morning shade, it gets afternoon sun, it gets evening shade. So I integrated these small plants. It might be a little busy in here, but we got some Bonnie green bell peppers. We got some sweet banana peppers. We got a beef tomato back there, and the rest are bell peppers. We're just gonna start them right here, see how they go. Everything's looking good. It's found its spot. These two I just put in pots today. I had put on a next door this pinwheel, and everybody wants a piece. So what I did was put those couple in some pots with some soil, and we'll root those, see how they do, give them away to somebody. I don't need to sell plants because I'm not a nursery, but I can give things away. 2 boxes here I got today for my son, and that's a hibiscus, Chinese hibiscus. It grows like 1 bloom a day. As you can see, that one was here yesterday. It's gone. This one is here today. So the zucchini squash is going to move over here to a box. And then I may do green beans in this box. So those are my 2 additions. My potted plants I kind of moved out the way for now. The bottle brush I cleaned up, trimmed back. Bottle brush is really nice. It'll grow into a big brush if you keep it that way. There's another butterfly. So I wish I had got these all across that whole fence. Yeah, they grow really nice. My bird of paradise, y'all, has been with me since my last 2 homes. It's about ready to go into the ground, right about there. I'm gonna pull that up. My orange tree, look at it, huh? So everything's growing well. This area is just waiting for the next stage of development, which is not yet. It will come. Garlic Society or Society Garlic, whichever you want to call it, that's what it is. Collards, collard greens. I'm thinking of putting the collards in one of those boxes back in the back. And then maybe making this another succulent garden. Okay, the succulents have come over here now. And I just added in a couple more today. So I'm going to turn the water on in a moment and let it do some watering. Hopefully this will, oh, I didn't fill the hole. Oops, that's my bad. Anyway, the cactus, aloe vera, it's a little sun drenched on this side. So again, this whole area gets a whole bunch of wind. It's very gusty. It's hard to grow veggies on this side, but vegetation, landscape, whatever you want to call it, flowers, gardening, will grow. So this is it's a mixture of something here. You know what? I got a little veggie growing right there. Geranium grows anywhere. As long as you plant it, it'll grow. It's like jade. You just break one branch off and plant it, water it, and it does what it does. And you just leave it alone. All right. This is one-on-one gardening, y'all. Nobody's, not me, not been trained. Well, I could say I was trained when my grandfather was raising me, and he was a gardener. We ate everything out the garden to the stove. And they even had farms in the yard back then, you know what I'm saying, with some meat. So let me go to the next station here. Here's the next station, y'all. Whatever you choose, do you, okay? That's a lesson I learned at Walmart. I learned that lesson. It's hot out here, y'all. Whew. I don't know if I shared this story, but anyway, do you. That's what I'm going to call it. Do you DIY gardening, all right? DIY, do it yourself. I say do you. And so, Whatever you do in life, make it about you first, not anybody else, okay? Whether it's gardening, cooking, traveling, whatever it is, exercising, do it for you. When you do things for other people, people don't appreciate you like you appreciate yourself. So do it for you first, and then you can do for others. Whether they're appreciated or not, whether they're grateful or not, whether they like you or not, doesn't matter. Because when you do things for others, you're doing it from your heart. When you do it for yourself, you are doing it from your heart. So this is the message for you today from the yard. Price mixing it up. This is Gardening Chronicles. I'll see you soon in the room. Can I get a woot woot? Whoop, whoop. All right, y'all. Take care. What you gonna do? Remember to what? Make this a great day. Can I get a whoop, whoop?